What's up everybody, it's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. But what I have for you today is my review for TUT's debut mixtape, Preacher's Son. And I'm really excited about doing this review because I know it's only 2 weeks into 2015, but I know this is going to be in the Mixtape of the Year discussion. Just remember I said that. TUT is an MC from Chattanooga, Tennessee, who along with Michael Da Vinci and Isaiah Rashad founded the group The House. He really is the son of a preacher, and his grandfather used to go by TUT as well, which, as he told me since I was curious enough to ask him on Twitter, can stand for the understood truth. In his own words, TUT says that Preacher's Son is an album that depicts a young man growing up in the church and the streets, raised on confronting the traumas of bad choices, experiencing the redemptive powers of hope, and the overwhelming joys of love and charity. So this tape has a concept that's interesting and not too restrictive, because it's just him sharing his story and sharing his views. And one of the main things that struck me about this album is how TUT comfortably goes from singing to rapping and then back again. It's very compelling, and the smooth production on this tape, most of which is done by Beethoven and the House Band, matches his style nicely and is some of the best production that I've heard in a while. Take for example the track Kairos, The Trip, where TUT unloads his effortless flow over a groovy bluesy track, and on Sheba, which is one of my favorite songs on here, his vocals blend with Angel May as he sympathizes and laments about a streetwalker over some acoustic guitar and harmonica. Both productions are very smooth, and the inclusion of live instruments throughout this tape really give it a real and soulful feel. There's saxophones on Prophecy, which features a verse from Smathers and some snappy drums. And on Living in the Sun, the sax returns with a big solo, along with some warm vocals from Angel May, which all helps to create a very laid-back vibe. But my personal favorite track on here is Holy Water with Angel May and Taylor Freeman, where TUT drops an incredibly catchy hook when he sings, "Dope boy ambitions when you gotta handle business, it's December and you're broke and your kids just made a wish list." The way the beat builds itself up and then eases its way out on guitar is very unique. And it's one of those hypnotic tracks that really puts you in the zone when you listen to it. It's just damn near perfect how TUT was able to mix in social commentary and touch on so many issues throughout this tape. It's sincere and not preachy, enjoyable to listen to, and very easy to digest. On Live from Chattanooga, he paints a picture of the violence and the struggles going on in Chattanooga over some jazzy piano and horn production. And on Hangin', which is an extremely chilled out track with a catchy hook and light horns throughout, TUT talks about how some people hold him up to a very high set of standards because his father is a preacher. And keeping with the Preacher's Son concept, the album comes to a close with Sunday Service, which features Isaiah Rashad. On here, TUT explores the theme of how so many people do their dirt on Saturday night and then show up to church on Sunday morning to wash themselves up. And we all know people like this, so it's very relatable. Preacher's Son is a mixtape that I would recommend to everybody, especially if you're into artists like Mick Jenkins and Isaiah Rashad. Because while TUT has a similar vibe to his music, he's still a very unique and versatile artist who is telling his own story in his own way. So I give this one a 4.5 out of 5. It's damn good, and remember what I said, this is going to be one of the top mixtapes of the year. I can pretty much guarantee it. But that's just what I thought. Hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think about this mixtape when you check it out. And do all that other good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like, you share, you follow, you retweet, and you especially subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.